Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about mental warfare. So mental warfare is when you feel like you're struggling nonstop with your thoughts, your depression, your anxiety, all of those things, sadness, and you feel like every thought you have or majority of your thoughts are just negative. And it can be so negative to the point where you feel like you just can't take it no more, like your head is going to explode. I have those days, and it's very uncontrollable if you let it get uncontrollable, because it's controllable, but you may feel like it's so much and you don't know where it's coming from, that it's just so uncontrollable. But you got to get your mind right. You have to sit and you have to recognize a negative thought. And you have to understand that. And mental warfare is also spiritual warfare. So if you're not praying, if you're not protected by God, well, first off, we're all protected by God. But if you're not claiming his protection, if you're not really focused with his protection, if you're not really wanting his protection, acknowledging his presence and what he's capable of, then you're vulnerable to the mental warfare and you're vulnerable to spiritual warfare. The earth we live on, we share it. It's not just us. We share it with other things, with demonic things. The devil has his people his demons that he sends out, praise amongst us. So if you're not in tune with that, if you don't know that, you need to understand. You need to know that now. You have to get your mind right. Especially as us young women, we need to get our mind right. We need to get our bodies together. We need to take care of ourselves. Because smoking does not help. I used to smoke. I used to smoke a lot. I used to smoke so much. And I was never really a drinker. Like, luckily, like, I never really gravitated towards alcohol. It's really nasty to me. But smoking, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, I was smoking so much, and not even knowing that brought my shield of protection down. When you're depressed, I suffer from depression. I'm probably going to be dealing with it for the rest of my life, but it's about having control. I feel like I'm gaining more control as I'm getting closer to God. But when you have depression and you're smoking, for me personally, it's not a good mixture. It brings your barrier down. It brings your wall down, and you're more vulnerable to mental warfare. So I would smoke and I would get extremely high. I would have these thoughts, like these really strange, dark thoughts out of nowhere. I'm talking about like demonic thoughts, like harming myself. Why am I living? I'm not gonna be anything in life. Like those type of thoughts. And mind you, I already had those kind of thoughts with my depression. But when I smoked, they were on like 10,000. Like it was like 10 times more. It was really bad. So I had to clear my mind, y'all. I had to reevaluate my life, and I had to really like realize I need to take care of myself, and I need to take care of my mind. If you don't have control of your mind, you don't have anything. Your mind is what drives you. Your mind is what moves you. And you have control of your mind. You do. Like you have control of it. You can control it. And you can control it with God. All you have to do is pray. Pray every day and pray for your protection, and you will be good. You will be good. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be an overnight fix like that. No. But you have to want to take control of your thoughts, because recently the depression I went through, the depression episode I recently went through made me feel like I had no control. Made me feel like it was no reason for me even to be here. Like I was a waste of space. And it was going and going and going. I'm waking up. It was to the point where I dreaded waking up. When I woke up and the sun was out, I'm like, damn, it's another day. And that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, we need to be happy that there's another day. We need to be happy that we're giving another day to go out and get what we want. That's how I see it now. That's how I'm programming myself to see things now. Every day, I'm given a chance to start over, to do what I need to do in this life. I'm given a chance to just be happy, be more positive. This morning, I struggled. I didn't know why. Y'all, I literally was waking up in the morning. Like I wasn't even fully up. I'm still opening my eyes and stuff. Like I was kind of like mentally awake, but like my body was so tired, like I wasn't fully up yet. And I'm having thoughts, like bad thoughts, like really demonic thoughts, like, oh, you might get into a car crash this morning, or don't go to work because you might get hurt driving or something bad, like crazy stuff. And I immediately, since I've been getting closer with God, I immediately recognized it. I'm like, what? I say, God, remove these thoughts, send them back to the pits of hell where they came from. And I don't care if I get on here and people think I'm just extra preachy or whatever. No, I'm not extra preachy, but I feel like this needs to be said because it's happening in young women. It's happening a lot and no one really talks about it because no one probably wants to feel like, damn, like I'm having these thoughts and like, am I crazy? I've been called crazy before for expressing my depression. So I've been called crazy for even talking about my depression and talking about my thoughts and talking about this and that, and oh, you need to go see a doctor and you're mentally ill or you're something's wrong with you. And no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. It's just a lot of people just don't understand that we have depression and we have a warfare within ourselves that can be extremely hard. Like, it's really hard and it's not easy. Like, every day is a fight for me. Every day is a fight. I'm trying not to cry because it's like this is so serious to me. Like, this is so real. And we can fight it. Like, we can get better. Like, this is not having uncontrollable thoughts or whatever. That's not gonna be your forever. Your mind is not gonna be like that forever. You have to know how to you have to know your resources. You have to know what you have to do. You have to pray. You have to pray to God. He has helped me a lot. I still struggle some days when I'm really not doing what I need to do, when I'm really not locked in with God. I've been improving. Like, I definitely see I've been improving. Things have gotten way better for me. But you have to realize what you go through and you have to realize what you expose yourself to. things you can do when you're feeling like your mind is taking over. Write down everything you feel. Write down how you feel in that moment. Date it. You can even time it, write the little time, like date it. But make sure you end it with something positive. Make sure you end it with something that you're grateful for. And try to focus on that. It will help. Because your mind can't be thinking 4 or 5 things at once. You may feel like that, but it's not. It's thought after thought after thought. So if you're controlling it by, oh, it's really pretty outside today. Oh, today I ate my favorite food. Like, it made me feel good. Or just little, it can be the smallest thing that make you happy. It could be the littlest, tiniest thing that make you happy. Try to focus on that and pray to God. You have to love yourself enough to push through. You have to. And I'm learning that every day. I am learning that every day because there was a point in time, I'm not even embarrassed to say it. It was a point in time where I did not love myself. I did not love myself at all. I didn't. And I was just consuming all this negativity and letting it ride and letting it play out and really not even caring, or I was not caring to fix it at all. I wasn't. The enemy wants to corrupt your mind, and he will do that by any means. So if you're already believing these negative thoughts and believing everything, oh, he got you. He got you. But if you pray for your protection and pray for your mental and your soul, God, he can't beat God. That's his main mission, to beat God. That's why he keep trying. He keep trying every day. He's going to keep trying forever. But God will protect you. I'm telling you, he will protect you. Remember, you have control over your mind. You have to pray. And you have to love yourself enough to even try to control your thoughts. Like you have to do that. You have to put in the work. It's not just gonna happen. You're not just gonna wake up one day and just feel completely better. You have to put in the work. And I'm not gonna ramble on too much, but I'm gonna end the video here, and thank you guys for tuning in to another video. I hope I help young women. I hope I help someone to let them know that they are not the only ones who struggle with the mental warfare. I struggle every day, like I said, but I'm getting better and I'm praying and I feel more joy, because it was days where I just didn't feel joy at all. And I feel like God has been telling me to come on here and share what I go through. So that's what I'm doing. Make sure you subscribe, subscribe, because y'all be watching my videos, so subscribe. But I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.